Okay, what were you like in high school?
Had a lot of friends, tried to do my best, but people who I still hang out with are my core group of friends. So, yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want to know about high school. But
Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest?
let's see, probably the president.
Name a few of your favorite possessions.
Um, my clothes and my books.
Before making a phone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say?
Yes.
Why?
Because I get nervous when I'm on the phone and I want to make sure I know what I'm going to say before I do it.
What would be the perfect day for you?
Perfect day is probably sitting outside next to a lake surrounded by mountains reading a book.
If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
If I could change anything, I would make people less uncertain about each other.
What kind of person do you like to have as a friend?
Let's see. Somebody who makes me laugh, and generally, it doesn't matter if they're reliable or not, they just can't let on that they are reliable when they aren't. So somebody who's honest about their character and personality.
Describe your ideal job.
The ideal job involves being able to travel but being based at home so I can have a family too.
What has recently made you proud?
Let's see.
I'd have a hard time on this one too.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess just I helped complete a project that eventually went to the director of ARA. So it was cool to see all that work go to a meeting that lasted about an hour, but have people, discuss seriously like the content that I helped put together. So that made me proud.
When did you last sing to someone?
I mean, I sing goofily all the time, so yesterday, technically.
To someone?
Yeah.
If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
I wouldn't have censored, like TV and movies as much as my parents did.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like to go places with my friends, and I'm usually not the one who decides where to go, because I don't care. Just go and tag along. Or I like to sit down and read.
Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time?
I want to go to Ireland.
Why haven't you done it?
It's expensive, and I don't have the money or the time.
Briefly describe a treasured memory.
Let's see.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
If I could change one thing, I wish I weren't as judgmental of people.
What do you think of religion?
I think that it's two things. Like, I think that when it's a tool for controlling other people, and when you allow yourself to be controlled by other people, it's bad. But I think that if it gives you a sense of fulfillment and purpose, and that you don't judge other people for not sharing your beliefs, then it can be a very good thing.
What's one of your biggest fears?
Let's see. Probably having a life trajectory that I'm well on the way of, and then all of a sudden having it kind of fall apart and having to start all over again.
If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you're living now?
I don't think so.
What's one of your flaws as a romantic partner?
Let's see. I'm sure that there are many. I don't always... I don't know, I guess I try to listen pretty hard.
Describe a recent moment when you became emotional.
I got, last week this coming semester we're planning a symposium. I want issue X, other people want issue Y. I think I'm right and that they're wrong, so I'm very emotionally attached to my issue, and I hope that mine goes forward, and I will continue to push for it until, I guess, democracy rules, and 4-1 actually makes me lose and change my mind.
What's the first thing you think of when you hear the word beauty?
Truth. But just because I think that comes from a poem that I've never read.
All right.